Meghan Markle made her final appearance as a regular on Suits in the show's 2-hour season finale on the USA Network on Wednesday. The actress, 36, saw her character, Rachel Zane, wed lawyer Mike Ross, Patrick J.Adams, who's also departing the show, in an art-imitates-life sequence to wrap up the season. Markle last year quit the legal drama after announcing her forthcoming wedding to Prince Harry, which will take place in just a few weeks at Windsor Castle on May 19. On Tuesday's episode, Rachel had a chat with Mike after he received an offer for the both of them to leave their New York City digs to work in Seattle for a firm seeking to stand up for the little guy with class action suits against Fortune 500 companies. The opportunity came amid a pro bono legal battle he undertook over a toxic industrial plant run by a battery company impacting the kids of a nearby community with lead poisoning. "This is heartbreaking," Rachel said of the case, telling Mike, "You're helping them the best way that you can." Mike then dropped the big news on her about the life-changing opportunity in the offing. "I got a job offer today, it's like a clinic, but with big firm money. And he wants us to run it," he said. "What if I told you I'd consider it?" Rachel replied. "Mike, we're gonna have children one day, and I don't want them to live in a world where things like this happen." Rachel appeared in a subsequent scene in which Harvey, Gabriel Macht, approached her and asked her to look through her father's files, specifically old performance reviews that was key information in a lawsuit the firm was involved in. She reluctantly agreed. Later, Rachel and Mike sat in his office.She told him, "I want to think about the job offer and what it means if we take it," but he informed her that the offer he'd received was a hoax. "The world could use a lot more people like you," Lewis told Mike, to which Rachel added, "I couldn't agree more." The scene ended with Rachel and Mike embracing. They were then in a scene imploring Harvey to deal with a major battle he was involved in. She and Mike then discussed the ongoing problems in the case and the means they could take to solve them. Rachel subsequently told Mike that the Seattle offer was indeed legitimate and worked with him in the office to disentangle the murky arrangement behind the large company they were pitted against in his legal battle. In a bedroom scene, Rachel said she confirmed the offer from Andy Forsyth, Harry Judge, was still in play and implored him to make the cross-country move. "Mike, we are young and we don't have any kids yet, and if we're ever gonna do something like this in our lives," Rachel said, "we should do it now." Mike said they would have to leave town soon, and the two agreed to move up their wedding 6 weeks. "I've wanted to marry you since the second I met you, and I'm tired of waiting," Mike told Rachel, who replied, "I'm so excited." Rachel then enlisted Donna Paulsen, Sarah Rafferty, to help her move up the wedding, which she agreed to. "I love you, Rachel," Donna told Rachel, who replied, "I love you too." The members of the firm all congregated as the wedding commenced, underscored to the sound of John Legend's All of Me, with Mike and Rachel exchanging words of love prior to becoming a married couple. "You're the husband I always wanted," Rachel said, before a sequence in which the pair exchanged vows, enjoyed a kiss and walked off hand in hand as husband and wife. Mike then told Harvey that he and Rachel were leaving to take over the firm in the Emerald City. "This is who I am, it's who I've always been," Mike said. "It's time, Harvey, it's time." The stunning actress was at Prince Harry's site in London on Wednesday for a service for Anzac Day, which was also attended by new dad of 3 Prince William. Markle is not expected to be seen in public again until the couple's wedding on May 19th at Windsor Castle. Harry and Meghan have been in a relationship since June 2016 and publicly acknowledged their romance in November 2016 when an official statement was released from the royal family's communications secretary. The pair made their first official public appearance together at the Invictus Games in 2017 and announced their engagement in November 2017. Markle had been a regular on Suits since its 2011 debut, appearing in 107 out of 108 episodes broadcast in that span. In a BBC interview with her fiancé last November, Markle said that hitting the century milestone in appearances on the cable show solidified her decision to depart. "For me, once we hit the 100-episode marker, I thought, I have ticked this box, and I feel really proud of the work we've done there, and now it's time to work as a team with Harry," she said. Markle said she didn't view leaving the show as a sacrifice as she prepares for her new life with the British royal family when she exchanges vows with Prince Harry May 19. "I don't see it as giving anything up," she said. "I just see it as a change. It's a new chapter." "And keep in mind I've been working on my show for 7 years. We were very fortunate to have that sort of longevity on a series." Universal's Chris McCumbers said in January that everyone at USA will deeply miss Patrick and Meghan and are grateful for the talent and commitment they brought to Suits seasons after season, adding, "We wish each of them nothing but the very best." Dual Hill and Katherine Heigl have been inked for major roles on the program in its forthcoming 8th season, which begins airing in July.